Olá pessoal, aqui é o Tiago. Pessoal, bora lá então aqui a mais um episódio de Mlb The Show 20. Eu estou a gravar este episódio imediatamente a seguir ao último que saiu aqui no canal. Portanto estamos iguais, estamos com 352 de batting average, 43 home runs, 109 RBIs. Vamos ver se este episódio corre melhor. O último não correu nada de jeito. Vamos ver como é que corre o episódio 2. Bora lá então. Sério, pinch hitter. 10 jogos da nossa equipa, 10 derrotas. Obviamente, por que não? E estamos em último lugar. Que equipa tão horrível, maluco. Como é que é possível? Como é possível? Só vamos ter equipas ruins.
And a change coming up now as we'll have a new third baseman take over on defense. Next for New York, Cowboy. Watch is fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all three categories.
0-1.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Cowboy is really quite an athlete. Not only does he drive the ball with great power, but he's also a big-time threat on the base paths. He can really fly.
Yeah, Matty, this guy's got tools oozing off him. When he gets out of the car at the stadium, you know he's going to impact the game, whether with his legs or with his bat.
No.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball
não querem
3
mesmo
now.
nada.
Hey, let her rip right here.
Chopper to short. He's got it.
Que sorte.
And no chance
Mas ok,
on the
foi.
throw. So a
Estamos a
great
vencer
effort,
2-0.
but that'll be scored a base hit.
Portanto está a roubar. Aqui uma base ao Luís Severino.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Calma.
First, and the runner back safely.
Shoot it up and drive it, huh?
Vê!
And again a
Olá,
throw, runner
maluco.
back safely.
Lança isso, pá.
Let's go now. What's that?
And yet another throw over. And he just manages to get his hand in. At the plate, Eugenio Suarez. Pitch outside, the throw. And he is out at second.
Fomos agarrados.
Stepping into the box,
Now
Cowboy.
batting, the third baseman. Cowboy.
Now the pitch. And a good fastball there, but this just
Então,
misses the
agora um
zone
novo
for
pitcher.
ball one.
Big dog.
Slider.
Swing and a miss. Little too anxious there. 1-1. And it's
O homem
1-2.
colocou
This
bola.
pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready,
No.
or he's going to throw it right by you.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Boy, that's really
Agora
disappointing.
aprenderam a lançar. Ei, pá.
Digging in now.
Isto não vale a pena.
He's
Não
0 for 2
vale a
thus
pena.
far in this one.
Estes pitchers
Oh well.
são a pior coisa que existe à face da
Line
terra.
drive, base hit to left field.
Ainda são piores que os pitchers dos Orioles. Como é possível?
Into the box now. Cowboy. He struck
Não
out
se vê
swinging
nada,
in his
maluco.
last trip to the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Não se vê nadinha.
Arenado on at first. Nobody out. Swing and a hot
Vai.
shot toward third. And now it'll kick around in the corner. A diving try at third, but this is by him. A fair ball.
Hit.
Well, D-roll, there's another base hit making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody's got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Eugenio Suarez becomes the first out of the inning. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game
Malucos,
is
tomara que acabe
over.
esta temporada.
Sinceramente,
Sinceramente, coisa horrível. Coisa horrível. Mete medo esta equipa a jogar. Principalmente estes pitchers horríveis. Bora lá o próximo, que é com os Pittsburgh Pirates, um jogo de interligas brutal.
A player receives the check-in from one of his coaches.
Queres fazer algum treino extra? Talvez noutra altura. Obrigado. Treinar mais para quê? Estamos bombadíssimos, 99 de overall. Acho que não faz muito sentido estarmos a treinar mais. Sinceramente. Contacto. O que é que há aqui mais? Power. Ficamos com 99 contra as cardinhas. Também não vou dar trabalho disso. Ok, mais durabilidade. Bora lá. Mais stamina. Bora lá já com os Pirates. Ou aparentemente não. Que não jogamos. E perdemos. Ai, esta equipa é tão horrível, maluco. 10 jogos, 10 derrotas. 10 jogos não, 11 jogos, 11 derrotas. Porque tínhamos perdido outro ainda antes deste... placar de 10 jogos perdidos. O meu cérebro está a bugar neste momento, desculpem lá. Ai, que coisa mais desmotivante.
Mlb The Show's coverage of
Ui, ganda pitcher.
will be the starter in this one for the Yankees.
1-0.
What do you have for us on him, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Runners on first with one down.
Rip it. Here you go.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
Come on, let it fly.
Your
right
eyes
here.
light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm
splitter.
not mad at that take.
And this pitch is swung on and missed in the to the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Oscar Cora, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
More of a comfort side from the left side. Puts the ball in from the left side. Might have grown up being a natural left-handed hitter.
On to first, and they get the double play.
4-2.
Striding in once again, Cowboy 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Horríveis.
One out, nobody on. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. Mowing away with that one, it's 1-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Não fui.
Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Liner towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2. Digging in the switch hitter.
Está mal,
He'll
malucos.
swing it from the left side.
Estamos a
right
jogar
here.
bem
It's very difficult being a
neste
switch hitter.
momento e a nossa equipa continua a jogar mal, como sempre.
The far superior hitter from the left side.
Nem é bem a
as
nossa
opposed to
equipa que
the
joga
right
mal,
side.
os nossos
Throw gets
pitchers,
him, 2 down.
pá, que são coisas horríveis. 6-2. Pá,
Stepping
não
in,
conseguem
Percy
aguentar um
Schuster.
resultado, não. Pá,
Into the windup,
impressionante, no
ready
quinto
with the
inning
payoff pitch.
6-2.
Grounded to short. He's right there.
Era preciso ganharmos sempre 20, 18, 20, 17, 10, 9. Fogo, vai lá, vai.
Cowboy 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
Fazemos alguma coisa?
Striding in, Cowboy 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1.
Gotta believe the pitcher's gonna trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Got him out
Ai,
of his front
Tiago,
foot. It's
Tiago.
0
Estás a
2.
jogar mesmo bem.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone.
Eles estão a jogar mal e eu estou a jogar ainda pior.
Into the box now, Alfredo Vila. He's 1 for 4 for the game. This is slowly hit to short, probably 2. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes
Nem
in
dá
to
pique a jogar
score.
assim. Fosga-se.
Well, just an excellent
Vamos concentrar, ver se fazemos alguma coisa de jeito. 0-4, não fazemos um home run há sei lá quanto tempo. Pá, não pode ser. Concentrar, velho.
Afternoon baseball. David
Nem vou
Hess
comentar.
is ready to
Nem
go
vou
as he'll be on the
comentar.
mound for the Yanks. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you can't always
Ohtani,
judge a
dos
pitcher by the
Pirates.
numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
2-0 now.
Get your pitcher Jaden. Let's go, big dog. Your spot.
3-0 now.
That's inside.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Polanco. He gets there and makes the play for the second.
Está a correr tudo mal hoje.
Leading off his hit, the catcher, Percy.
Hard hit ball to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
2-1.
So coming to the plate, Cowboy so far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The 0-1 delivery. Well behind that fastball. It's a
Estás a
swinging
jogar para
strike.
caraças, miúdo.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. He makes the throw to first, 2 down. Now in the box, Richard Urena.
Second base,
The 1-2.
Richard Urena.
Ball sent back up the middle. Reined in.
Bem.
Throw just does beat him to the bag as
Bom,
that
temos
was
que
pretty
concentrar.
close.
Concentra-te, Tiago. Não faças mais disparates. Ok? Aí bases
Ready
cheias.
once again, Cowboy. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this
Estes homens são
game. He's
ninjas,
gotta find a
man.
way to put the ball
É
in play.
impossível.
High as he makes the catch.
É impossível.
Digging in, Richard Urena. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Urena.
Now a hit on the ground to shortstop.
Vai.
Throw in time and the side
Ai,
is
o homem ainda está
retired.
mesmo a jogar nada hoje.
Coming to the plate now, Cowboy 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick
Ai,
up 2 or
amor.
3 hits
Não
most
estou
of the
mesmo-
time. That's
não
not
estou
really
mesmo
how
cá
baseball
hoje.
works, though. They've done a real nice job keeping this guy under wraps in this one. No hits for him so
Olha lá,
far.
hit.
What stands out to me is
Que é...
Pitcher executed his pitch. Good sinker down and in. Got the hitter to beat it into the ground. Sometimes there's nothing you can do about it as a pitcher.
The right fielder, number 99.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Pitch misses the throw down, but he's safe at first as
Não dá,
he
ele é
gets
muito
back in
rápido a lançar.
time.
Não dá para
Cowboy, runner
roubar.
at first
Esqueçam
with two
lá.
gone. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Action now in that Pirate bullpen as a left-hander starts to heat up down there. Now
Calma,
a throw
maluco.
over, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in
Não
safely.
vou fazer nada.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Leading
Vá
off
lá,
the
ninguém
inning,
estragou o jogo.
Vila, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Ganhamos. Vá
Man,
lá.
everybody knows that losing can become
Ok,
a
fizemos
habit,
um hit,
especially
tivemos
when you're
prestações
losing.
patéticas neste jogo, estamos a jogar mal que se farta, não fazemos home runs, não fazemos nada. Bom, eu estou numa fase mesmo complicada, uma fase em que não estou a jogar nada mesmo. Não estou mesmo a jogar nada neste momento. Enfim. Bora lá. Vamos treinar o quê? Sei lá. Pá, bunting, esquece lá o bunting. Pode ser mais um de durabilidade, mais um de stamina, para podermos jogar mais jogos seguidos. Ui, e continua a interligas. Vamos jogar aqui com os Milwaukee Brewers. Wilson Contreras, Vicel Garcia, Andrew Benintendi e pouco mais conheço dali. Estamos numa altura, em 2026, acho eu, que é muito difícil conhecer jogadores. Bom, bora lá. Domingo Herman, horrível, não preciso comentar. E bora lá.
What do you have for us on him, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job.
Será?
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field.
Olá, Tiago, fizeste alguma coisa de jeito? Estava difícil.
So a two-run shot to left center, home run number 44 on the year. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Bom, estamos à frente do jogo.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
Bora lá. É ganda barba, maluco.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Ed Henley.
Ed Henley.
A ground ball to third. Chapman's got it, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. Ready to take his hacks again, Cowboy, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
What estás a jogar bem? What estás a jogar bem,
Gets
maluco?
down, and the inning continues.
Boa.
So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2
Já
hits
sabe o que é
for
que vamos
him on the
fazer?
night. And as that graphic shows
Vamos
us, he
tentar
currently leads
roubar.
the Yankees in that category.
Vocês tipo deixar.
Now batting, the right fielder, Aaron.
Here's
Ok,
big
ele é
Aaron
lento.
Judge.
Vai ser fácil de
Pitch
roubar.
inside the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Good steal there, and I'll tell you, he is a multi-dimensional player out there. He's got good pop at the plate, and he showed he's not afraid to use his wheels on the bases either.
To your point, Dan, he did go deep earlier, and now the stolen base here, so he's really having an impact on this game.
Hey, like you can up there, huh? No one better.
This one's down to third. Fielded
Stand up,
cleanly.
right here, stand up, pick it up.
And the stolen base
Nada.
winds up as a moot point.
2-2.
Digging in to try it again. Cowboy, he's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run.
Calma.
And he jumps
Estás
at
a
a
puxar
changeup,
demasiado
a
cedo
swing
o
and a miss.
gatilho.
2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far.
Okay.
And it's 1-1.
boy. Nice eye.
Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right.
Oh,
He finds the short porch for a home
45.
run.
Tiago, estava com saudades tuas, maluco. Finalmente apareceste. Obrigado por teres
A solo
voltado.
shot
Está
here
bem,
to
Tiago?
straightaway right
Finalmente.
field. His second of the game
Fogo.
as the
Vamos a
Yankees
jogar
move
mal
out in front
do
here. It's
dia.
now 3-2.
45.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players
Muito
talk
bom.
about rhythm and timing.
Pouco
Well,
tarde,
he is
talvez.
perfectly on time in the heart
Como eu
of
já
the zone.
mencionei várias vezes, o estádio dos Yankees ali é mais curto, é mais fácil fazer home
So a
runs.
runner at first now with
3-2,
nobody
mas
out.
esses nossos
And up next
pitchers
will
não
be the
estragam
shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
este jogo.
Arcia.
Claro que eles
Hoping
vão
to send
estragar,
him
não é?
packing, pitch on its way.
Vai,
Oh, it's
vai,
on the
vai.
ground to
Vai,
second. Did he
rápido.
get his double play?
Não dá.
On
Deu.
to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly
5-3.
stepping in and
Estes
ready for
pitchers são
another
um
shot.
horror.
Avisail Garcia, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Round to short. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches.
9-3.
So striding forward now,
For the
Cowboy.
Yankees.
He'll lead things
The
off here as
shortstop,
we play the bottom of the
Cowboy.
9th.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a
count.
tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and the American League's
Tinha de
leading
falar,
hitter
não era,
is
Tiago?
gone on
Tinha de
strikes,
falar.
1 away.
Enfim, perdemos
Hindsight, it was
novamente
the
a
right choice to
ganhar.
let the setup
É sempre
guy
assim.
stay in the game
Não
and
vale a
finish this
pena.
thing. I wasn't so
Estes
sure
pitchers são
before,
uma
but
coisa
the results
horrível,
were-
são horríveis, são ruins, 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 ruins. Que mete medo, mete repulsa, mete tudo, maluco. Quanto estes pitchers são ruins. Estes gajos não fazem nada para contratar melhores pitchers e melhorar. Enfim. Enfim. Vamos continuar. Eu nem sei porque é que vim para o menu. Desculpem lá. Passei-me. A minha mente bugou completamente. 34 bases roubadas. Já chegamos às 80 bases roubadas na nossa carreira. Estamos a fazer uma boa temporada, apesar destes últimos jogos mais ruins. Bora lá.
MLB The Show's coverage.
Nosso melhor pitcher, 12 vitórias sem derrotas, 3.12 de ERA.
What's your take on him, Dan?
Já
Hey,
está
Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really
situação de
dependable. Last
sufoco.
3 starts,
É o nosso melhor pitcher, já está numa
ERA
situação de
just
sufoco.
under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the walks,
Vai.
keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same, have some pretty good fortune.
And
ball
we'll
play.
have to leave it there as the play is made. Digging in, Cowboy watches fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic
Okay.
triple crown. He leads all 3 categories. Dan Dero, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I know we're getting ready for game 2, but yesterday, man, road trip
Mais
got
uma
off
vez
to
vamos
a
tentar
great
roubar.
start. They pounded the baseball, pitched, played defense. This team comes in riding high into game 2.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. He gets a shot
Também não é
here,
difícil
here in the
roubar.
inning following the 2-out single.
Mais uma base
Meanwhile, here
roubada.
the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. Ground ball left side. He's got it.
Come on,
And the stolen base winds up as a moot
Deu em
point
nada.
as the left-handed
Aqui.
hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He went deep in the contest last night.
Benintendi.
Right side defense aligned perfect. In. Throw to first will be in time, and there's
Volta,
one
mas
gone
ele
here to
apanhou.
start the second.
Estamos a perder.
Next for Milwaukee, Paul Hensley. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. Hard on the ground towards short. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Sliding into the box, Cowboy, 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First things first, here's a throw over. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily.
All right, one time.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Hey.
Cowboy flat out dominates against left-handed pitching. Makes a lot of contact and hard contact at that. No doubt one of the biggest threats in the sport in these types of matchups.
Yeah, Matty, it's a pretty special skill set to absolutely hammer left-handed pitching. You don't see it too much. I mean, this game's 75% right-handed power coming down your throat. So when you see a guy that hammers left-handed pitching, you know he's putting the time in the cage.
The 1-2.
Essa bola vinha fora, tal como a outra
Leads
anterior.
off first with 1 away.
Hey, changer.
2-2.
2-2.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Grounded
Muito
down
próxima
the
da
third
zona de
baseline.
strike.
But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if
Epá,
it's
isto
a
tipo
bad
é
pitch,
chato, pá.
it's a ball
Estou-me a tentar
four.
concentrar,
And he's
maluco.
back
Estás sempre a
easily.
fazer isso, estás-me a desconcentrar. Idiota.
Grounded to
muito
third.
cedo.
He's got it to second for
Muito
1.
cedo.
Relay to first in time, and just like that,
Foi
this
muito
side is
cedo.
retired.
Batemos muito cedo na bola.
All set for the start of the inning. At the plate, Andrew Benintendi. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. A bouncer up the middle,
penso nisso.
and that's through for a hit. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the game.
4.
Stepping in, Paul Hensley.
For Milwaukee, the second baseman, Paul Hensley.
Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Foda-se.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew
Ai, ai.
Benintendi. 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed the base hit.
nem penso
Swing and a
nisso.
liner. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Boy, this has been a tough one for him so far, D-Roll.
Settling in now, Cowboy. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Racing back the center fielder. And just short of a home run,
Quase
this
que era
ball's
run.
off the wall.
Quase.
And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Aaron
Vai lá,
Judge.
maluco.
He was a ground-out victim last time up. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is
É muito
over.
difícil. Ou eles se reforçam bem para o ano, vão buscar melhores jogadores, melhores pitchers principalmente, ou isto nunca vai passar de nada. Vamos passar a vida assim.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Stepping up now, Andrew Benintendi. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. In now, Cowboy. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good...
Ok, não sei o que é que aquele tipo não conseguiu apanhar a bola. Mas ok, foi um hit, enfim, um hit com muita sorte.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to
Foi
be the
hit,
opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Dero, this pitcher's kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here, right here, and bust through in this one.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3 and that... 5-2 the final today.
Estes pitchers da nossa equipa são uma coisa completamente horrível. São horríveis. Ai, que coisas tão ruins, meu. Nunca pensei que os New York Yankees pudessem ter pitchers tão ruins. Os New York Yankees sempre foi uma equipa que, pá, nunca tiveram grandes pitchers, ok, mas ruins a este ponto também acho que não. Enfim, está certo. Ora, enfim, vamos terminar o episódio, obviamente, pessoal, e ficamos então assim. 357 batting average, 45 home runs, 113 RBIs. Começámos pelo episódio, depois a meio eu fiz ali jogos horríveis, coisas mesmo patéticas, e depois começámos agora a melhorar. Não sei o que é que me deu, são cliques que me dão na cabeça, malucos, sei lá, umas vezes consigo perceber bem o que é que eles estão a lançar, para onde vão lançar, outras vezes não consigo, sei lá, são cliques que me dão no cérebro. Espero que tenham então gostado do episódio. Se gostaram, deixem o vosso likezinho que ajuda imenso o canal. Se puderem também partilhar com amigos e família, agradeço a nós por aqui. Inscrevam-se se têm acesso a vários conteúdo, muitas séries e muitos gameplays. Ativem também o sininho com duplo clique para receberem notificações cada vez que eu postar um vídeo novo aqui no canal. Amanhã, não façam ideia do que vai aqui sair, passem por cá que algum vídeo vai sair, obviamente. Este foi Mlb The Show 20. Obrigado, pessoal, e até à próxima.